There he is. What the hell was that? Oh, that might be a salt. Oh, it is a saltwater croc. Look at that thing. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors. And we are back down in the beautiful Everglades. I'm just at the hotel right now, but tomorrow I'm going out solo to one of my favorite areas down here where it's just endless grass flats where I've filmed some videos before, and we're gonna throw some topwater for hopefully some big snook, redfish, tarpon, and sea trout. I've also seen permit out there. There's also triple tail and some Goliath grouper as well. So a lot of things to target out there, and you really never know what you're gonna run into. So I'm gonna rig the rods up, get a good night's sleep, get after it in the morning, and hopefully slay some big fish in the process. Let's get it. All right, y'all, well, we just came from that mess out there. It started blowing like 15, 20 out of the south, so I got out on this mangrove island to get out of the wind, and the water is actually cleaned up pretty nicely, and there's a really nice grass flat out here to where I think there'll be some snook and redfish hanging out. But it's just got super tough out there when it's blowing, you know, straight India, and the water was super dirty, a lot of grass in the water, so I figured making the run out here would be worth it. I got pretty soaking wet coming out here riding the motor, but it took about 20 minutes to get out here just fighting through those waves. But hopefully it's going to pay off for us big time, and we'll be able to find some snook and reds out here. But I'm going to go up to the shoreline and cruise down and see if we see any snook and throw some swim baits, paddle tails at them, see if we can get something other than a ladyfish on the board. So let's go. All right, let's switch to this little paddle tail, and there's actually some little tarpon rolling towards me right now, right here. Whole school of them, man. What the heck were all those? Were those all tarpon? Was I just scared? What? I'm gonna take one of my shirts off too. Also, just a note, you ever come down here and the bugs are really bad, I always double up on shirts to start, because a lot of these light fishing shirts, they'll bite right through it if you just have one layer on. So if you wear two of them, they won't bite through your clothes as easily as they would if you just had one shirt on. That's just what I do in the early mornings, so that you're not getting bit through your clothes, because that's like one of the most frustrating things ever. I think a nice tarpon just rolled right here, or it's a shark, and it's coming like right at us. It's probably no, it's a tarpon. It's a tarpon. Bunch of tarpon. God dang it. I suck. I suck. Those are nice tarpon. Those are nice tarpon too. Cruising right at me. And I'm here fiddling with my freaking t-shirt like a Guggen. And those were like 10 to 20 pounders that were cruising on this flat right down the shore. And there's there's schools of them, man, just like cruising along. And I just gotta be like not an idiot, and I might be able to get one. All right, y'all, we haven't seen any more tarpon schools cruising the flat, so I'm just kind of coming around the island, throwing some blind casts out. Looks like, oh, there's a fish. Oh. And a tarpon just rolled out there, actually. There's one. Tarpon. That was a tarpon. One just rolled right out here. Come on. There's a bunch of tarpon out there. They're like rolling all towards me right now. There's tons of them. There he is. Is it a tarpon? It's gotta be a tarpon. Oh, it's a nice snook. Nice snook. Nice snook, cut in. There's too many sharks for all this nonsense. Ow, he just pricked me good. Okay, we just found the motherlode of snook and tarpon. I want to get further away because they're everywhere right now. Like, that's a good snook for down here, man. Going back in. And there's literally tarpon rolling all over the place, guys. Right here. Those are all tarpon, as far as you can see. There's like a whole football field of them. I did hook one on a swim bait, or 2 tarpon on a swim bait. I'm gonna go back to that. Maybe they want it like in the mid-water column a little bit more. So I did see some bigger ones too, rolling out there. But they're everywhere, like in this little cut. There it is. Oh, that was a monster tarpon. That was a bigger tarpon. That was a bigger tarpon. That was a bigger one. That was like a 20-pounder probably. No. 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 Bunch of them rolling out here. Bunch of them out here rolling. All coming right towards me. Oh, one just missed it. One just missed it. Swiped at it. Come on. Come on. So many fish, guys. You can see them all rolling. Anytime something pops out of the water, it's a tarpon. Come on. There's one. Snook. Nice little snook there. And there's like a bunch of snook and tarpon in the same spot. This is money. Absolute money. Another little snook going back. That 4-inch mulligan's working good. Tarpon just rolled right up here. There's a bunch of them up here rolling. There he is. Something. I think it's a snook. tarpon rolling every time I cast in there. Get a nice little snook. I think that's snook number 3. We've hooked a few tarpon. None getting like close in to the kayak or anything, but there's still a couple of them rolling up here right in front of me. Oh my god, one just tried to crush it. One just thumped up you know what out of it. There he is. Tarpon. Oh yes. We got one finally. Going nuts. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, spit. That was awesome. Need to loosen my drag a little bit, but man, nice little tarpon. We're gonna rig up another mulligan here. This is the Arkansas Shiner color that I'm using, and these tarpon are absolutely crushing it right now. The little trough right here that all these fish are sitting in, and I'm just staying on this grass flat, and I'll just cast into that little trough that's a little deeper, where they're all rolling and where all those snook are stacking up at. Right away. Oh, he got off. No, he got off. That was a tarpon, I think. I believe that was a tarpon. Just got unpinned. Another one right here. Oh, one just ate it right there. Oh, they're freaking getting fired up now. And to make this swim bait weedless, guys, all you do, push it up on the hook and then just put a little bit of the tip in there, and that way you don't get any weeds on your swim bait. Seems like this little trough is continuing down the shoreline, so there should be tarpon and snook sitting along it most of the way. The shark right here, but there's still some tarpon and stuff rolling in here, so we give them a few more casts, and then we're gonna head out on this flat here and fish for anything that's out there, really. Alright, I think it's time to head out on the grass flat. See what we can find out there. Had one more tarpon bite in there, but I think they're catching on, and there's not as many, so maybe those fish moved like down the shoreline like those ones we were doing earlier, and we'll see some out on the flat, and we'll just like cruise this flat out to the edge of the channel and then take the channel somewhere else to maybe another mangrove island or something. Oh man. Alright y'all, well, we cruised out on those flats for a little while. We did see like 3 redfish, but you know how I am with those. I spooked all of them. It was like really windy out there. And like I said, we came to this mangrove island. This channel like runs right along the side of these mangroves, so I'm thinking there'll be snook, maybe some tarpon, and maybe some Goliath grouper as well, some juveniles and stuff. So we're gonna just fish around this island and see if we can't pick off a bunch of snook or something like that, if we can. Try throwing this little Z-Man mullet down the edge of these mangroves because it'll sink down under the weeds, hopefully. What the hell was that? What? So a saltwater croc was about to come out and friggin' murk me. Oh, that might be a salt. Oh, it is a saltwater croc. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. We just went over a crocodile. Where's he going? That thing was huge. There's a saltwater crocodile up here in front of me. I want to try to get it on film for you guys because this thing is huge. You can just see him out of the water. I want to get this on video. This is awesome. Oh, he's going underwater. I want to see if we can see him better. Hopefully I don't come jumping out of the water at me or something. This thing was like 10 foot long. I don't know where he's at. He was just on top of the water over here. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw him in that footage on the GoPro, but the thing was just about as big as my kayak sitting on top of the water. But see if he pops back up. I think I might have seen like two like juvenile Goliaths grouper on the edge of these mangroves sitting on the bottom. Somebody try to drop this swim bait on them. See if one will eat it. But saltwater crocodile is like on my bucket list to like see, and it swam under me out of the mangroves and then it came up on top of the water out here, which is pretty sweet. But I'm gonna drift back down these mangroves and see if I can stand up and like maybe see a snook or something to catch. Would be nice. All right, y'all. Well, this island had absolutely nothing other than that saltwater crocodile, which was definitely worth coming out to see because it went right under me and then popped up like 50 feet in front of the kayak, which was cool. So we're gonna head back out of these channels back around to an area where I've done well with snook and tarpon the first time I came down and fished here a few months ago, and see if there's anything there, and then we'll have to start heading back to the ramp after that. But we're gonna motor down and get over there as quick as we can and hopefully catch some fish in the process. Let's go. Well, we were riding along and my feet just snapped. I don't know what the heck happened, but now I have to sit like this the rest of the day. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on out here today. Had a bunch of pedal drive and rudder issues yesterday, and now my seat just like all of a sudden snaps, just like one thing after another. But nonetheless, it's pretty beautiful out here, so we're gonna keep fishing. And I'm gonna head into some of these mangrove islands, and I'm probably not gonna go way over yonder. I don't think I'm gonna have much charge left on my I don't even know, man. Seat's broken. I haven't seen a fish in about 2 hours. It's actually kind of comfortable. But yeah, this is how it's been going the last 2 hours. Stuff breaking and no fish. But we did see a saltwater crocodile. We did see one of those. And hopefully we're gonna catch a few more snook or something like that on the way in, but let's go. Please, engine, please get me back in time. This is not good. Big lightning storm is probably about 10-15 minutes out. I'm almost back to the launch, but it's super shallow. I can't pedal because, unless I pedal with my arms, because my freaking seat snaps in half. Oh man. Come on, little engine. The little engine that could, baby. I got faith. I got faith. Come on. That's a nasty storm, man. Nasty, nasty looking storm. We're gonna have to start pedaling with our arms again here. Got about 20, 25 mile an hour winds right now. She's coming. She's coming. Ah! That's cold. There he is. What the hell was that? Oh, that might be a salt. Oh, it is a saltwater croc. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah.